Good evening. Tensions continue to escalate in the Middle East as the United States and Israel maintain their strikes against Iran. Tonight we have an update from United States President Donald Trump, who has offered a detailed overview of what he calls significant initial successes in the ongoing military operations. These claims, however, are met with counter-allegations and denials from the Iranian side, painting a complex and concerning picture of the regional conflict. President Trump announced that United States forces have reportedly achieved considerable breakthroughs. Speaking on his platform, Truth Social, and later to Fox News, the president claimed that 9 Iranian naval ships have been sunk, including what he described as some relatively large and important vessels. He also indicated that more Iranian warships are expected to be destroyed soon. Furthermore, President Trump stated that a critical Iranian naval headquarters has been largely destroyed in recent attacks. Perhaps one of the most striking claims from President Trump is the alleged elimination of numerous high-ranking Iranian figures. He reported that a staggering 48 Iranian leadership personalities have been killed. It is progressing quickly, President Trump told Fox News, adding, "Nobody can believe the success we are having. 48 leaders are gone in one go." These assertions, coming directly from the United States President, mark a significant escalation in the rhetoric surrounding the conflict. However, it is important to note that as of now, there has been no official confirmation or acknowledgement of these specific losses from the Iranian government. Meanwhile, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps has presented a very different narrative of events. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps announced on its website that it had launched an attack on the United States aircraft carrier, the USS Abraham Lincoln, striking it with 4 ballistic missiles. This action, according to the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, was part of Operation True Promise 4, a retaliatory campaign targeting United States and Israeli assets in response to the ongoing attacks within Iran. However, these Iranian claims have been swiftly and unequivocally rejected by the United States. The United States Central Command, which oversees United States military operations in the Middle East, categorically denied the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps' assertion. The United States Central Command stated, "The Lincoln was not hit. The missiles fired did not even come close." It further confirmed that aircraft continued to operate and launch from the aircraft carrier without interruption, directly contradicting the Iranian report. The United States Central Command also provided details on its own offensive operations, confirming that B-2 stealth bombers were deployed to attack secured missile facilities inside Iran. These powerful bombers were reportedly armed with 2,000-pound bombs, targeting critical infrastructure. In a further development, the United States Regional Command accused the leadership in Tehran of deliberately targeting civilian facilities during its counterattacks. The United States Central Command alleged that, contrary to Iran's public statements, its forces had attacked several airports and hotels, an oil refinery, and even residential areas in various Gulf states. This accusation paints a grim picture of potential humanitarian consequences and expands the scope of the conflict beyond military targets. Responding to these serious allegations, Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghtschi, in an interview with the news channel Al-Jazeera, strongly denied that any civilian areas were targeted. He maintained that Iran's counterattacks were exclusively aimed at military bases and facilities belonging to the United States. The conflicting reports from both sides highlight the intense and rapidly evolving nature of this conflict. With claims of significant military successes from the United States and retaliatory actions and denials from Iran, the situation in the Middle East remains volatile and deeply concerning for international stability. We will continue to monitor developments closely. What's your take on Trump details? Major successes in US-Israel strikes on Iran? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence.